Now, with so many tempting delicacies and famous historic spot and a comfortable place to stay in, isn't China sound a tempting place to visit? Next, I'm going to introduce another city that you should also have fun too.
Okay, let's jump off the train and go to Kaohsiung. Once you arrive Kaohsiung, you'll feel the warmth of the city. And since Kaohsiung is a subtropical harbor city, the seafood there is worth of trying. The most common kind of seafood there was the squid barbecue. It was very common that you can see in the night market or the scenic spots. And they will grill the super fresh squid with the various kinds of sauce. For example, from simply barbecue sauce to Thai hot sauce or India curry sauce to provide a different flavor of the squid. And the second one I want to recommend was the shaved ice. The shaved ice, the most famous one is beside the Zhongshan University, and you can choose a lot of fruits such as mango, bananas, and the syrup. Once you decide the flavor, you can choose how much you want to eat. And the ice there was provided in huge bowls, like the picture you can see. And it can satisfy from 2 to 30 people at one time. And other signature of the vendor is the graffiti on the wall. As you can see, if you have a chance to go there, you can draw or paint anything you want on the wall. Okay. And the third one was the tomatoes with sauce. What's the special for the tomato? It was the sauce. Because the sauce contains soy sauce, ginger, sugar, and plum powder. And I bet that you won't have second chance to taste it in other places besides here. Okay, after having those foods, we're going to take a walk. The first place we're going to go is Pier 2 Art District. It was once a pier in the Kaohsiung and was rebuilt to be an art district right now. And there are a lot of contemporary exhibitions and as well as the indie rock concerts there. And it also provides you some stage to show their creativity. Okay. The second, we're going to go to Xiziwan to see the sunset, but it was not the Xiziwan just outside of Zhongshan University. We're going into it. Along the seaside, you can see two places to watch the sunset. The first one was the Big Bowl Cafe, and you can have a cup of coffee while watching the sunset. And the other one was in the Mother Nature, in Chinese called 大自然. And you can stand by the very front of the cliff and feel the breeze blowing upon your face. And during the night, it will be the best choice to go to Love River, because the Love River crosses through the Kaohsiung city. So it will be great if you ride your bicycle and experience the real look of Kaohsiung. So after watching these beautiful views, you will definitely want to leave some place that has these views. So you can choose to live beside the river. And the choice is Ambassador Hotel. And it has great services and also has beautiful views of the river. And you can choose to live beside the harbor. You can live inside the 85 building. And you have two choices. One is to live in a Splendor Hotel, or you can choose to live inside a stylish B&B. And if you have much money, you can try to live inside a Splendor Hotel because the service there was very good. So, do you think it is the end of our journey? No, not yet, not until we go to the canteen. Okay. Once you got down the bus, you will definitely want to rush to the seaside. And you think I'm going to introduce the famous one, that one? No, it is not. I will recommend you to go through the Nanwan, and you will find a little road to go down to this beach. And the best part of the place is that you have fewer visitors there, and it has both coral reef and sand beaches, which means you can do both diving and sunbaths at the same time, as long as you have time. And it is just as beautiful as that one. Okay, on your road to Canteen, you can drop by in the middle way to the local harbor. And the water is very clean. You can see the bottom of the sea. And the harbor is still functioning, so you can see how the local life there. And what if you don't want to do any water activities? You can try to, and it will be a good choice to go to the meadow beside Fengshui. Fengshui is at the east side of Canton, and you'll find a little road to go uphill, and the view is really great. So if the weather permits, you can see Lanyu from this place, and during the night you can see the whole sky of stars, and it has the beautiful meadows there. And after going to those views, you will definitely feel hungry. So let's go to taste the seafood there. The best place to taste seafood is go to Hobihu. Hobihu is a seaport, in a local seaport, where there are really boats that has tunas or something. So the best way of tasting the fish is to eat the sashimi, because you can taste the sweetness and the freshness directly. And if you want to try some traditional dishes, you can eat the swirly fish rice ball noodles, and they will regard the points and organ of the swirling fish and cook them with the noodle that made by rice flour. And if you haven't tasted before, and you definitely need to try it, because the